They told us abolishing slavery was impossible. They told us winning the vote was impossible. They told us creating a national health service was impossible. But we did it. We stand in solidarity with the young climate activists across the globe who took action to put this issue on the global political agenda. Jeremy Corbyn was absolutely right to call this a climate crisis. And if it's a climate crisis, we need appropriate action to deal with a crisis. Firefighters in the UK are dealing with the effects of climate change every day of their working lives in extreme weather events. It's an issue for firefighters across the globe. I'll just give one example from the most powerful country in the world, the United States. In 2013, the Yarnell Hill fire, the worst loss of firefighter lives in a wildfire. 19 firefighters, trade union members, went to work and died as a result of that fire. This affects us and our industry here and now. You then take the countries that aren't the richest in the world, and you just turn on your television and you can see whole societies being destroyed now. Death and destruction to the poor countries, the global south, taking place here and now. And we have to act here in the UK. We have set a bold and radical target for net zero carbon emissions. Yes, it is more radical. We make no apologies for doing so, because if their agenda is based on current policies, current power structures, and frankly, conference, it's doomed to failure. We need radical, transformative action. We need Labour to set out a bold, radical, and yes, socialist alternative. And what we mean by that is that we face up to the system failure that is leading to the crisis that we face. That actually capitalism is destroying the world. So we put public ownership at the heart of the discussion, and we put workers at the heart of the discussion. We're going to be asked, is this an agenda that destroys certain industries? No, this is an agenda that creates new industries. This is an agenda that creates new, highly skilled jobs and opportunities, security for our communities. They'll say that this is impossible. They will say that we are setting an impossible agenda. Well, we're told throughout history that what our people say is impossible. And if we listen to people in power, we'd never make any change. They told us abolishing slavery was impossible. They told us winning the vote was impossible. They told us creating a national health service was impossible. But we did it. That's the scale of what we face today, comrades. We will only make change when we think together, independently, organise and fight back together. I move.